Hey guys, welcome back to Engineering Mind. In today's video, we will be diving deep into three essential hooks in React that are useState, useEffect, and useRef. We will be using a practical example to help us understand how these hooks work and how you can use them in your projects. Okay, let's get started by creating a blank React app. Let's name it as app. So, and this create React app is the command to create a blank React app. It will take some time based on your internet connectivity and your system performance. I will be back after this get completed. All right, so it is done. Let's open our app. Let's run it. Let's open these two side by side. Okay, so to illustrate these hooks, we will be working with a very simple and a very powerful example that is a horizontally scrollable list of cards with buttons to scroll left and right, as we can see here on the Flipkart website. We have a button on left and right, and we can scroll. Yeah, and we will be using use state to manage state, use effect to handle the side effects, and use rec to access the DOM elements. Okay, so let's see what we will be building. So this is what we will be building. There is a button on right and left, and we will be at this string left. This button doesn't show it, and when same for the right, and we can also scroll it. Okay, so let's just start with few of the building few of the components. Let's first remove this. Okay, so we have created two components, that is one is card and one is list, and we have default tab here. And we will be using some dummy data to render this UI that we are seeing. So this is some dummy data. So we will be passing this data from here. So let's import that component and let's create one data here. So you will be getting this data in the GitHub repository link that you got in the description. And we'll be passing this data to list. Let's update here and let's map it. Let's pass item here and let's we'll be accepting our item here in card component. And for now, let's see, let's show image style with RC as item dot thumbnail URL. We can see our object here and we can see this as thumbnail URL. And let's also add, let's create key tag here with item dot title. Let's open console. Let's return this and we can see, and let's do few more things to card. Let's start class, right? You'll be getting CSS also in the GitHub repository. Let's name it as books, right? Class, Google, image, your data, let's tag, and the item, right tag, and guide tag. As here, Let's move for the last part. Okay. So you will be getting this CSS file. I am just copying the complete CSS file and pasting it here. Yeah. So we can see we have cards here. Let's design the list. Let's name it as class name. I will mainly focusing on how you can use practically the use state, use effect, and use ref hook. So I am not focusing on the CSS part. So let's directly copy and paste the CSS class name and all this stuff so that the video doesn't get too long. And I'm using the React icons for this icon. You can see React icons and here you can see if I search arrow left, you can see this is the icon and we are using this icon. So let's install the dependency npm react icons and let's copy this. Let's paste it here and let's copy this. Let's create one div here. Let's paste it and let's copy the same thing as we need two arrows for left and right and it should be right. So let's search here. Right, you can see which arrow this is the arrow. Let's copy it and let's paste it. Let's copy the text. Let's import it here. We can see we have left and right. And this is horizontal list as class name. And let's put it in a D so that it should be aligned to that. Let's add a class name as cards container. Okay. And let's copy the CSS directly so that we won't waste much time in that. There is no much CSS for this. Here we can see we have horizontal list, left arrow, right arrow, something. There is not much CSS. So let's add the class name to this also. So this is mostly the designing part that is very static. Left arrow. So we get this left arrow as design. Let's add class name as right arrow. So we can see we have our left and right arrow. So let's see this in complete screen. Localhost 3000. You can see we have the design as we are seeing here, but the functionality and list other things are not here. You can see we can scroll, but we can't manage the change things. And this is scrollable as we have added in the CSS. That is a display of flex and as scroll, overflow as scroll. In the cards container, and cards container is containing all the cards. All right. Now let's jump to the main part. Okay, so let's create one state for the ref so that we can get the reference of this card container. Const ref. Let's name it list ref as useRef. And you can learn more about this on React website with React documentation. They are pretty well written there. And let's create a state for the scroll amount and if the left arrow is visible and right arrow is visible and other stuffs. Let's create a state one by one. Is left arrow visible is left arrow visible. So let's first set as false, as and the starting we are not showing our left arrow, and let's show is right, duplicate it, erase it, right. Okay, and let's write the class name dynamically so that we can see at the start we don't see our left arrow. So let's style this. Let's put our style here, style, so that we can dynamically provide style to this. So it is visibility is left arrow visible. Then we will be provide visible as hidden. Yeah, we can see we are not seeing our arrow. So use state is to use the state hook is used to maintain the state. Like whenever this thing changes from false to true, it will reflect that on here. You can see we have the arrow open. Let's disable it and let's make few functions to handle our uh, left arrow, right arrow visibility, and we have the control over the scroll, like how much amount we are scrolling. So we are not seeing our scroll bar as we are done the scroll bar as hidden, scroll bar with as none. If we disable it, we can see we have a scroll bar on the full screen. We can see we have a scroll bar. Okay. So let's do it a none for now, and let's make one use effect to handle the side effect, and we will get a good understanding about use effect hook after we perform this action. Let's make use effect. So it is it in the first parameter it should take the callback, and in the second it should take the dependency. If we have an empty dependency, this means it should run only for the first time. So only for the first time, we need to attach the event to scroll and resize of the window. Let's do it. So if it founds that list ref dot current has something, if it is not undefined or it has something, it is auto suggesting me due to some of the things that I am using. If you want that, let me in the comment section. I will show you the how you can install, and you can also get the auto suggestion things like this. Let's erase it for now. Let's make one state to control the scroll position. Like how much it should scroll. Am amount, comma set scroll amount. So this is basically to store for this small screen. If it we provide in pixel, then it should scroll like if we put 350 pixel and in the scroll a small screen, it scrolls the complete cards and it doesn't show the middle card or something. So it misses some of the card. So we need to dynamically provide the scroll amount to the scroll container, so that using useRef we will be providing this or scroll to this cards container. So let's provide ref here, list ref. All right. Hi. Now let's if list, list ref dot current, that is it has something, then we will be doing set scroll amount as list ref dot current dot client width into 2, and set is left arrow visible as list ref dot current dot scroll left. Yeah, so left is the position of the scroll bar, like it is a scroll to the complete left. So if it is a scroll something greater than or move to the right with the 1 pixel or something, so it should show the left arrow so that it can move to left side. And let's do it for right or arrow also. As so for the right arrow, we need to calculate this as, let's see here, I will be explaining it. List ref dot current dot scroll left. So it is the complete scroll left position that is scrolled, and list ref dot current dot client width, that is the width of the particular client wherever we have assigned this ref. If it is less than the complete scroll width, list ref dot current dot scroll width, scroll width, arrow double in scroll width. Okay, so it will return true and false based on it. So these two, if it is even equals to that scroll width, so we will be hiding our right arrow button, so we can't scroll right. Okay, and let's uh, make one function to handle the resize and handle the scroll, and we'll be attaching the resize to the resize event, window resize event, and scroll to the scroll event of this ref. Handle resize. To this ref dot current. So this is the question. Set scroll amount as list ref dot current dot client width into 0.2. And let's make one more function to handle our scroll. Put list of current list ref dot current. Then we will be set its left arrow visible as if that is greater than 0, means the scroll position is greater than 0, then we will be showing our left position. And set is right arrow visible as this is the thing that we need to do here. And let's attach these two things. Window dot dimensional resize, and for that we will be adding handle resize. And list ref dot current dot add event listener, and this would be scroll, and we'll be adding a handle scroll. Okay, and don't forget to clean up the event listener when the component unmounted. Window dot remove event listener, this is what listening, and if list ref dot current list ref dot current, remove event listener as scroll handle scroll. Let's make the events for the left and right scroll. Handle left scroll, list ref dot current dot scroll by, and here we will be providing a stop as 0 and left as minus scroll amount and behavior as smooth. And let's copy it and let's make handle right scroll, and this will be in the positive side of scroll amount and behavior is smooth. All right, so we are pretty done with all these steps. So we need to add the event on page. So we'll be adding on the left scroll, and on the right click we'll be adding on click handle right scroll. And let's also set this type for this. Let's copy this same thing. Let's paste it and is the right arrow visible. Okay, let's check if we can scroll here. Let's do it in the full screen. So we are at the localhost. Let's refresh it once. Yeah. Okay, so we are directly jumping to the last. So there must be something. Let's check it. Okay, so it is behaving like this as we are multiplying it by 2, like the client width. So it is taking the complete width of the container and it is multiplying by 2 so that the number of objects present inside that container is less than the double of the client width if they are arranged in a single row. So if we do it as 0.2, it should be solved. And there is one more thing here, behavior. The spelling mistake is here. Yeah. So now if we refresh our page, we can show the thing that we have built here is exactly same. We can see our right arrow gets hidden, and if we move to the left, our left arrow gets hidden. Yeah, this is what we have built. So there is some the background color is that. So let's add it also in our app.css. Let's erase all this. Let me get the color code. Yeah. So these two are basically copy of each other. So this is what we have built. Let's go through what we have built. So we have app.js where we are running our app. So here we have imported our list component. Inside our list component, we can also redefine it in a more structured manner. Let's do it. So we have to manage these states. There is no issue. And everywhere where we need this, as if this is available, then only we will be performing this action. So instead of this, we can directly use if that is available, then only perform this action. So let's cut it from here and let's paste it just yeah. So If list.current is here, so we can remove these conditions here. We can remove our console, and we can set our scroll amount as this, and set is arrow visible left. We have already done it, so there is no need to do it. And we can do so that if there is amount lesser than that, so that you can set the right arrow based on whatever we see here. So let's remove that for now. And we can also add one function or something to manage all the things, and we can rerun this function. It's not good. So this is all. Yeah. So we are using useRef to get the reference of this container that has a class name of cards container, which has all the cards, that is a scrollable, which has property of overflow as a scroll and display as flex, this container. And in this container, we are getting our ref, and by scroll by method, we are scrolling to left and right on click of this uh, buttons, and we have made functions for that for left and right click. And for the initial run, we are setting our scroll amount, like how much amount that should scroll. Like for a small screen, it should scroll a smaller amount. And like this, we can see for this small screen, it is scrolling a lesser amount, and for the large screen, it is scrolling larger amount. So this is for that, and we have a function of handle resize, so that it sets the scroll amount whenever we resize our window. And this is to handle our scroll to show if left and right is visible. So whenever we scroll, based on that, it should show the left and right arrow visibility. And we are attaching this to resize event of our window and the scroll event of our ref, that is the container that contains the complete cards. And this is a cleanup function. So whenever we are unmounting our component, we will be removing this event JSON that we have attached. And we can also do it. The ref is that something that we can use document.get element or the query selector, and we can use this class name, and we can add the uh, scroll by event here. So ref is something that we can get the access of that DOM, but a particular that DOM element, and we can perform our operations on that. And useEffect is something to handle the side effects in React. And state is something we can see here whenever we scroll to the leftmost position. And this, as it changes from false, as we are to the right, we have this true, so it is showing here, and we are displaying this as a visibility here. So if left arrow is visible, it is visible, and if that is false, then it is hidden. This is what it is, and I hope you have learned few things like about the practical use cases of useEffect, useRef, and useState hook. Yeah. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You will find all the documents in the description box. Please check it out. And if you have any query or something, please let me know in the comment section. All. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.